Medikal is set to fill the O2 Indigo. Shatta Wale ignores a handshake from Kwadwo Sheldon. All right. Medikal is set to fill the O2 Indigo. Shatta Wale ignores a handshake from Kwadwo Sheldon. It's a blessed evening right here on this channel, TJ Studios. I am your Pan-African Commander-in-Chief, your Pan-African Kingpin, right here on today's edition. You can refer to me as Emeka, Chuku Emeka, and Imaswen. And you know the norm. As soon as you see me here, it means there's something there in the pipeline, and I'm basically here to serve you. Now, let's look at this exclusive with you know, this close eye. And then basically I also want to look at it in all honesty, stand in between like I've been doing, and face the fact that recently my editorials, I basically leave the rest to you, my peeps, my cherished viewers, to share your opinion. What is actually on the bill? It's a snappy one and it's a quick one. Medikal is set to fill the O2 Indigo. Shatta Wale ignores a handshake from Kwadwo Sheldon. All right. Medikal is set to fill the O2 Indigo. Shatta Wale ignores a handshake from Kwadwo Sheldon. So in the build up to the year, earlier in the year, I shared, a cover art, Medikal, first jabbing Burna Boy and all Nigerian artists saying that he has money than Burna Boy and a lot of Nigerian artists. I was here. I expounded on the fact that if he needs the attention of Nigerians, then this is not the best way to go at it, and he should look at it selling his event in a positive way. And I shared an editorial. I don't know if you all remember now. It is actually on and happening tomorrow in that regard. We are looking forward to Medikal filling the O2 Indigo in his own way. Like I've been saying, you cannot follow, a highly marketable and respectable industry like Nigeria to fill in the biggest arena. Do it in your own way. Now, I don't know what we would do as Ghanaians are not bringing controversies and this negativities of beefs out there. In a build up to the event, we have Sarko there, we have Shatta Wale on the bill, we have Efia, we have Bisake there, and a host of Ghanaian artists on the bill. So in that trip, Shatta Wale had to make a trip to London with his team, Sammy Flex and other peeps, Kwadwo Sheldon, Ghanaian YouTuber, him, was part of, the contingent that had already left with Medikal to, add up to the event and serve as a build-up and hype team to project the event out there. So while Shatta Wale and his team were on their way, Medikal and Kwadwo Sheldon and other people had to go and then await the coming and the arrival of Shatta Wale. And Kwadwo Sheldon in his, earlier, basically podcast or content said that he's going to smoke the peace pipe between himself and Shatta Wale. All right, Kwadwo Sheldon said so. So at the airport, Kwadwo Sheldon decided to handshake Shatta Wale, and Shatta Wale, asked him. He turned, basically, I don't want to say a deaf ear, but he gave him an attitude and asked him, does he know, is he aware that he's spoiling his brand and attacking his brand and spoiling his business? So back and forth, like pictures rolling on your screens came up, and it was a talk of town, basically. And I feel, well, they can settle their differences, but it's not necessary. To me, personally, I feel it's not necessary. But Kwadwo Sheldon has said that he's now a matured person, a grown up, and want to settle any beef between himself and Shatta Wale. Now, Sammy Flex has added up his voice to the whole controversy. First and foremost, I want us to watch the video of what Sammy Flex said and come back, and then I'll finalize my view of this whole thing and sign out of here.
The moment we kicked off, or we left Kotoka International Airport in Accra, I know the trend started when videos went off online that Shatta and his team, they have left Ghana to go support Medikal. I know the hype started. I know the conversation started. I know the controversy started, and it was on. Some people who even doubted that indeed Shatta will be coming to London, upon seeing the videos, they now trusted that, oh, the gentleman is coming, and really we arrived. Now, the main story at the moment as we talk is our arrival at the Heathrow Airport, or our arrival at Heathrow Airport. That is where the story is. And because there have been so many angles of the story, it always feels right that I come forward to also share some one or two with you. And this is how simple it is. Oftentimes, when we are going anywhere in the name of Shatta movement, or especially with Shatta Wale, we make sure we have people on the ground who are giving us reports from where we are going to. If it is in Ghana, especially in Accra, oftentimes I do it myself. I'll be there communicating with the rest of the team. If we go outside of Accra, we are having some of our people, our road managers, Mawena, Juade, they will be there, or sometimes I'll be there myself with Roland and other people, if making sure. So even before we came out from immigration check into the welcome area at the Heathrow Airport, personally, I had information that blogger, YouTuber from Ghana, Kwadwo Sheldon, was also there. And I also made Shatta Wale aware that among the people who have come to welcome him, including Medikal himself, who did not even sleep the night before so well, because he had to wake up around about 4 or 5 a.m. before they could drive to the airport to welcome us, because we arrived around 6 in London. So it was obvious that if you were able to come there, it means you did not have enough sleep. So I got information that Kwadwo Sheldon was there, and I couldn't hide it. I have to let Shatta know that, okay, this is the situation. Knowing that in the last days, we heard him on interviews or during interviews saying, oh, he's looking forward to settle his issues with Shatta, if not here in Ghana, but in London. I knew that Kwadwo Sheldon was there. And I also know that over the past years, all has not been well between the two. Personally, I have even taken some stray bullets out of that. No two ways about that. Me and Kwadwo Sheldon, we've had our time in mind bid to address the situation respectfully and peacefully and friendly. I also took some stray bullets, and the ones that I could fire back, I also fired back, and to me, that is settled. But when we met him at the airport, knowing that he had told his viewers and his audience that he's looking forward to smoke the peace pipe with Shatta Wale, be it in London or in Ghana, I'm sure he wanted to take the first approach. And the first approach he did was to go closer to Shatta and have a handshake with him. But obviously, Shatta Wale, as real as he is, I know some people would have been faked over this. I know some people would have acted hypocritical about this. They will shake you all right, but in the mind, they still are not at peace with you. But Shatta Wale, that is one thing I like about him. Take it or leave it. He's all real. He will let you know what you've done wrong and how he feels about your actions. So he did not hide it from the gentleman. He made him aware that, bro, you did not act right and you did not do things right. And therefore, if you think you want to do this, let's do it right. And let me say this. I've seen some one or two reports here and there. People who even think that I am having a bad influence, in quotes, on Shatta Wale, because to them, they were expecting Shatta to have even slapped Kwadwo Sheldon, or they were expecting Shatta to have done the unthinkable. And they are the people I want to send this message to. Big ups to Fiat Schwarzenegger and Abroad GH and some other people who feel that, oh, if I was the one who controlled that moment, then it means I did not do it right. But I want you guys to note this. Before we landed, I made Shatta aware that, bro, this is it. Where are we going to? I know it is to show love to your brother, your boy, Medikal, and therefore any other thing that will throw away the purpose why we are there would not sell. So no matter what, as much as you want to handle the Kwadwo Sheldon saga your own way and in your own style, I still pray that you put some of these things into consideration. One, the place is the airport. That's the Heathrow Airport. It is a place recognized globally. Security is very tight. Any attempt to cause any commotion there might not end you well, knowing that there is a high level of security there, and the name Shatta Wale going to be associated with such a thing will not be the best. And again, when that happens, most of the stories that will go out will not be beneficial to the purpose at which we flew all the way from Ghana to London, because the stories that will go out will be bad. Even this, that he did not even do anything. Let's look at how this trended. Let's look at how almost everybody online was discussing it. I've seen radio and TV platforms discussing this story. I've seen trends, Twitter trends topping #1 and all that. So it means the attention alone that generated was huge. So imagine just refusing to handshake him generated this amount of attention. So imagine if he had done anything beyond refusing to shake him, if he had touched him or something, I know it would have been worse. But thank God, Shatta listened to me and he agreed, and he said, okay, if you have said, I've heard you, it is my prayer that this will not bring whatever we are trying to avoid, whatever we don't want to happen. And indeed, peacefully, he ignored him, told him that. So, because you see, in all these cases, you know, Shatta Wale had not even met Kwadwo Sheldon before. In all these cases, Sheldon had not even met Shatta Wale before. But look at how it was. Very bad. And I want to believe this is something that Kwadwo Sheldon would also take calmly. I saw he posted on Twitter that what Shatta Wale did has really worried him, because his own people on his channel, I've seen a video of them teasing him, other people doing reviews, headless YouTuber and the rest of the people all teasing him. But Charlie, this is what I keep saying. It is love, 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 and love. And I'm so happy that Shatta listened to me, not to have acted any different from how it happened.
Hey guys, so this is a video of Sammy Flex explaining, you know, the whole issue and you know what had to be done, and then the advice he gave Shatta Wale in that regard, and so on and so forth. Well, that is between Shatta Wale and Medikal, right? Sorry, Shatta Wale and Kwadwo Sheldon, I believe that couldn't they have, you know, basically found a better way to have met? Well, maybe it happened. We cannot turn away the hands of nature, you know, and settle the scores. You know, I'm bringing it to the positive side. You know, settling your scores with Shatta Wale is good for the industry. Medikal doing the O2 Indigo is good. At least, well, they are on their own path by not copycatting and throwing in shots. But my problem is with the negativities, you know, in a build up to a Medikal and his, should I say wife? Yes, Fela McCaffrey, Ghanaian actress, had a divorce. We are still thinking whether it's basically a hype routine to the event, because they've been spamming us and doing this a lot of times, and then we see them still together. This time they're trying to tell us they are serious and they mean it. And then the Kwadwo Sheldon thing has also added up. Well, I feel that we should let our work do the talking. I feel that we should let the music, we should market our music, we should let our brands do the talking. These negativities surrounding any other, you know, thing we want to do, we feel that it is through these negativities that when people are, or bloggers and these, you know, radio, TV peeps are picking up on it and talking about it. It is through this means by which you know, any endeavor, should I say, this project like Medical's own will catch the hype and then catch the attention of Ghanaians. Well, I think it is hard time we do away with that, because a time is coming is not going to work. A time is coming we will need our work to sell out, you know, these events we want to, you know, we want to project out there in the international space, because these negativities, well, will not fall or other well for other, you know, African countries. When you are doing such events, you do not only target, I think we are so fixated on only the Ghanaians, our Ghanaian populace. That is why we do these things. But if you want to attract Zambians, if you want to attract Nigerians, South Africans, then why would you be so, you know, fixated on these negatives and controversies in a build up to any endeavor like this event? I'm referring to Medical's O2 Indigo event. Why would you go on this tangent to serve or to use that as a medium to project this event? So myself, I don't like the way at which we promote our event. Our work the work we put in there, and then our projects, our songs are not working. It is the controversies, it is the back door, behind the scene wahala that is rather projecting. Is it safe to say that we don't have a world dominated song that we can hit, the way you share the events flyers out there and then go on some interviews, appeal to people in the diaspora and even white people? When you look at, I'm not saying we should copycat, but when you look at the serious business minded people, they cut across by having a chunk of white people, Caribbeans, outer floor, lots of people, trooping into the event to add up to the bill and to support and to enjoy, you get it, and to have fun. It means that their songs are doing the talking, whereas they add a bit of marketing, they are good to go. We would have to bask in the glory of negativity, talk about, be the talk of town, and then we think these are the routines and the parameters at which we used to project in our event. Why I'm here is that, like I said, I'm picking this, bringing it into the positive fold and talking about it. It is hard time Ghanaian, artists, Ghanaian, songs will be projected in a positive way, where the songs will do the talking, the brand of the artist will do the talking, rather than the negativities and the controversies that will surround it. It will work for a lot of your Ghanaians, but your songs will still be in the bed, and a lot of people will not be able to hear it. That is where we've lost our domination. We are not dominant. Artists are not dominant in the world. We are only attractive to Ghanaians who consume our music, and the rest of the people, only few of them are able to pinpoint our artists out there. It's a worry, guys. I don't know your opinion about this. Medical's O2 Indigo is happening and it's coming up tomorrow. We hope it's gonna work. We hope, well, I wish them well, but going forward, I don't think this is the lead way to go. It's a good project. I love it. The kind of artist on the bill is good, but the controversies and the negatives are my problem, and I decided to share my opinion on it. Share your thoughts with me. What do you also think? Do you agree with me? Well, I'm leaving the rest to you right here on this channel. I'm signing out. It's a brief editorial. I'll be coming your way again tomorrow with more and more. I'll be talking about, other contents, like I said, and I'll leave the rest to you again to share your thoughts. I'm signing out of here. If this is your first time, subscribe to the channel, share your thoughts with us in the comment section, and do all to hit the notification button, which is going to enable you to get notified whenever I post any new video. I'll be here once again. I salute you.
Welcome, Choma, and her name is Abachuku Emma TJ Studios. Keep watching TJ Studios.